In the box you get the Ring stick-up cam, a rechargeable battery pack, a USB charging cable, and a few screws and anchors to install your camera, which we'll do in this video. This is how to charge the battery. First, I'll twist the battery cover to the unlock position to remove it. Then I'll press the silver release tab and the battery will come out. Take the provided orange charging cable and plug it into a USB power source. Take the other end of the cable and plug it here into the battery. Two lights should turn on, one red and one green. When it's fully charged, the red light will turn off and only the green light will be on. Let's set up the camera. In the Ring app, select this icon in the top left and select Set up a device. Choose Security Cams. Now remove the battery cover by twisting it off the camera. And that's where our QR code is. Scan the QR code with your phone's camera. Choose the location of the camera. I used my home's address. I'm putting mine outdoors and it will be battery powered. You'll select battery even if you plan on connecting it to a solar panel. My battery is already mostly charged, so I'll put the battery in and twist the cover back on. That's the sound of the camera powering on. You can choose a name for your camera. I'm just going to go with Side. I've already removed the protective film from the lens. Now it's about to connect to my Wi-Fi. My light is flashing blue, so I'll continue. It'll then ask us to connect to the Ring Wi-Fi network. Afterwards, my home's Wi-Fi network will pop up and I'll select it, and it will go through the connection process. It will tell you about a few features which I skipped for now, but I do want to mention right after you finish your setup, it's probably going to update the camera and you won't be able to do anything with it. And according to Ring, this part could take 15 minutes. But after it finishes, your camera will be ready. Now we'll install the camera outside. First, I'll remove this rubber plug from the back of the camera. Now I can unscrew the base from the bottom of the camera. And then screw the base into the back of the camera. Turn it right side up and determine where exactly I want to mount the camera. Once we've picked a place to mount the camera, I'll pull down to release the mounting plate. And I'll use the screw to make an indentation in the wood to mark where I'll drill my pilot hole. I drilled the hole using a 1/16 inch drill bit. Then I'll drive the first screw into it. Next I'll drill the second hole and drive the second screw to fully secure the mounting plate. This is the rubber plug that we removed from the back of the camera at the beginning. You want to put it in the bottom hole where the base was screwed in. I forgot to do this earlier. Now slide the camera onto the mounting plate until it securely locks into place. And I'll remove the tape that I had on the camera. You can see that the camera can be moved around and positioned as needed. Let's install the security screws. I'll unscrew the battery cover and pop this little rubber piece out of it. That gives me the hole to put the security screw for the battery. So I'll put the battery cover back on and I'll drive the security screw into it. Now for the other security screw, I'll take the camera off of the mount and I'll pop this little rubber piece out of it. Put the camera back securely on the mounting plate and drive the other security screw into place. And that's it. The camera is mounted. Here is a video test from the camera during the day and at night. This is a microphone test from 10 feet away. It works, but honestly the audio is nowhere near as clear as my previous camera. Now I'm about 5 feet away from the camera, so I'm pretty close, and this is what it sounds like. The audio that the Ring camera records is really my only complaint as far as something that I'd like to see improved. This is a test of the speaker on the Ring camera, so I'm using the app to speak through the camera. This is what it would sound like if you were the person outside that was being spoken to through the Ring app. Now we'll move on to the next segment of the review. There are a ton of settings that you can change and adjust. Here are a few of the more important ones. You have Alert Snooze. When you turn this on, you will not get notifications if your camera detects motion. However, it will still record video of any motion it does detect. And there's various durations that you can choose from. The default is 2 hours. You can do this individually for each camera under its settings, or if you want to easily snooze all of your cameras, there's a moon icon at the top of the home page of the Ring app, and you can do that there. Under power settings, Ring tells you which features are the most power hungry, and you can adjust them if needed. This camera is connected to a solar panel, so I'm using more power than recommended. Under device settings, there are many more options. Here you can see the features available for video settings. Snapshot capture can be turned on or off as well. Mine is set to every 5 minutes, and that simply means that the camera takes a snapshot picture every 5 minutes automatically. The notification settings are also very customizable, and there are plenty of app alert tones that you can set for your camera, and each camera can have its own notification alert that it plays on your phone whenever it detects motion. Not all cameras have to make the same alert tone, which is nice. And this is how to create a custom motion zone, which you might find handy. First, in the Ring app, click the gear icon for the camera that you want to create a custom zone for. By the way, before you can make custom zones, you'll need to turn on advanced motion detection in the power settings. Now, select Motion Settings. Here we can choose Camera Motion Zones. Keep in mind, you can only create a maximum of 3 custom motion zones. This blue area that you see is the default motion zone when you buy your camera. Tap the blue zone, and now you can use the dots on the edges of the zone to adjust it exactly how you want it. At the bottom, you can also rename the zone if you'd like. Then click Done. If that's the only zone you want, then you can click Save and be done. But if you'd like another zone, select Add Zone at the bottom right, and repeat the same process as before. And that's it. Now motion should only be detected in those zones. This final part shows how to install the Ring solar panel, which is sold separately, but I do highly recommend using a solar panel. First, I'll hold the mount up right where I want to hang my solar panel, and I'll make an indentation in the wood to mark where I'll drill my pilot hole. I drilled the hole using a 1/16 inch drill bit. Now I'll drive the first screw in, then I'll drill the second pilot hole, and drive the second screw in to secure the mount for the solar panel. I'll slide the panel onto the mount until it securely locks into place. I did forget to mention, to take the panel off of the mount, you pull up on this tab and slide it off. I'll adjust the panel how I want it, and turn this plastic ring to tighten it in place. For my stick-up cam, I need to attach this barrel adapter, making sure it's firmly pushed all the way in. Next, I'll wrap the excess cable around this piece to help with cable management. Then I'll remove this rubber plug from the back of my camera, and that's the hole that we plug the solar panel's cord into. For your solar panel's location, make sure you install it where it gets the most direct sunlight. Ring recommends that if you're in the southern hemisphere to direct your panel to the north, and if you're in the northern hemisphere to direct your panel to the south, and to have it facing the sun at a 45-degree angle. I didn't do this for this particular panel, but I do recommend following Ring's guidelines. Once you've finished connecting your solar panel to your camera, you should notice that the battery icon for the camera in the Ring app will have a little sun as part of the icon, letting you know that it now detects the solar panel. So that's how you install the solar panel. Please consider giving the video a like, and thank you for watching.